down this game. I'm keeping an extra eye on Pi. I'm actually rooting for Pi. I want to see what else he has up his sleeve.
I'm not gonna be biased about it. No,
Indeed.
I'm joking. Of course, I want to see some weird something happening from Pi. Excuse me, Pi. You want me to go ahead and announce, or you got it?
Let me go ahead and jump in here. Welcome everybody. My name is BCN Parliament with BCN G-Dog. We're gonna do some more casting shenanigans as we jump into our second round. This match is actually tied up 1-1 between Mr. X, also known as Homer J. Simpson, on the top left of Antiga Shipyards, as well as Mr. Pi. Not quite as yummy as Mr. X, even though I do love his television show. Gonna go ahead and spawn at the bottom right as the Teal Terran, and may there be supply depots. Actually, Mr. Pi not opting to bring that in base, which means he's gonna go ahead and begin the wall off at his ramp. Uh-oh. I'm a little scared that this means Mr. Pi, with his back against the fence, tied up 1-1, might want to start going the standard route. I'm scared.
I'm scared. No, that's not
worried.
gonna happen.
Yeah, I'm
this
worried.
map is GSL, so it is gonna be cross-spawned. Wow, that dog is loud.
Sounds like goddamn
Sorry for
PewDiePie.
that. Yeah, she's annoying.
Just want to touch it.
So it looks like Nev is gonna scout bottom left. Once again, guys, I said this yesterday. If you did not know already, any GSL/MLG/WCG/WCS map is always going to be cross-spawn. In case you guys did not know that, it's going to be cross-spawn, which you can see what cross-spawn means. You're spawning pretty much diagonal is what that means. So if you guys ever have any doubt on where he spawns, just look cross if you're playing in a tournament on MLG/GSL/WCG/WCS maps. Took forever.
No gas going down in the main of Pi. I think it would be a little bit surprising to see anything other than a fast command center or a standard, or really just fast expansion going down. Orbital on its way, actually queued up. Actually not. It was queued up for a second, way the heck far away. So the SCV makes his little journey.
I'm watching this SCV.
This poor little SCV. He has a big job ahead of him. We do see the gas going down before the expansion for Mr. X. The last game we actually, well, these past games we haven't seen the natural go down very fast for Mr. X, but it looks like he does want to go ahead and do it for safety lane. He's going to make sure no bunkers, horrific bunker actions go down. Actually, completely ignoring this SCV. It's like they went on a date and the SCV didn't call back, and now he's just getting the silent treatment.
Hey, I don't want to touch it.
Apparently.
He's gonna scout everything here. He's gonna scout pretty standard opening.
Yeah.
Nothing really exciting going on. These forlings gonna go across and try to do some damage. Is Mr. Marine? He's trekking up, trying to.
I love this bunker placement we have from Mr. Pi.
Right now, I think X should have really just focused on that SCV, and it would have paid for itself, denying that early expansion for just a couple minutes. Nothing too extensive, but nothing too overextensive to where you don't let your lings pay for themselves. He's gonna go ahead and salvage that bunker. I'm not sure if he was displeased with the placement of the bunker, but he went ahead and salvaged it.
In case any of you guys are wondering, we are looking at 2 gold players, I do believe. Mr. Pi and Mr. X are 2 gold players. Going to go ahead and duke it out for one of their names to go ahead and move on into the semifinals. This expansion looks like it is going to be officially complete now. The orbital on its way. A lot of lanes coming out to speed. Just starting now. I think Mr. X did use a lot of lava for these lanes. He wants to go ahead and make sure that he can make them work for him. Little scoot and shoot.
Nice little stutters. Yep, scoot and shoot. Not going to be enough to take out on this nice amount of lanes, but thankfully these bunkers are here.
Yeah, if it wasn't for these bunkers, Mr. Pi would have just a few lonely Marines trying to defend a whole colony.
Well, definitely think that X should have tried to run up the ramp and do some economic damage. Or just wait until your bailing nest finishes and just bust down the wall. Which is, this is a very, very risky maneuver because you have to bust down the wall or you kind of wasted a bunch of minerals, because if you don't do some damage, if you can't take out a bunker and get your lings in with these banelings, then you pretty much did lose a lot of economy and wasted a lot of money. Nice spreading of the Marines by Pi. Looks like everything's pretty calm at the moment, you could say. I guess calm would be a nice word. 8 banelings in production, which is a little, not gonna say overextensive, but a higher number you can use. It's not overextensive by any means, but there is only 2 Marines in bunkers right now. Sorry, I'm typing. Anyway, yeah, only 2 Marines in the bunkers. Not sure why. Ooh, both those walls are gonna go down. Only 4 Ling left though, due to the high amount of Baneling production. 20 and 4 Lings are on the way. They think they should have maybe been done before, kind of like the bust happened, just waiting outside at the natural. This bunker is gonna go ahead and get put down, but he's not gonna put the bunker down. He's gonna go for the supply depots first. These Slings are gonna come in and get denied. They're not gonna get too much done except scout out their reactor factory.
And here we go. I have this wall back on its way. It looks like the bunker this time actually going to be able to be plopped down. A lot of Lings being rallied over, and he wants to go. We do see him type in denied, but are these follow-up reinforcements going to go ahead and be denied as well? Nope. Nice supply depot plopping up at the last possible second. These SCVs just buying time, going to hopefully keep these Marines alive. We do see the nice surround going down on these Marines. All of them going down. Unfortunately, not enough time to get into these bunkers.
6, 7, 8,
SCVs
11.
are going down all at
12,
almost
13,
0 health.
16.
Right now, unfortunately, Pi is going to be forced into lifting this command center.
Yeah, 16 workers killed in that engagement. That definitely made those Zerglings pay for themselves. These Marines are going to move up at a very nice time and try to deny these Banelings, which I think is going to work out. Nice shooting going on, as you like to say, because who uses standard terms? All these Banelings. Oh,
nice little split going down
nice
for Terran. Really
nice
making them
job
efficient.
with these Marines, but these Zerglings, I think, are going to do a bit too much.
At the moment Pi has to retreat and give up this natural, he's going to fall drastically behind. And there goes the big flames on the back of the command center. Going to go ahead and head back to the main. And right now, Pi, I wouldn't be surprised to see Mr. X go back to drone production, but he does want to make sure that he's going to go ahead and end this right now. He does have nice saturation on the money at his natural. 0 gas going down. It's apparently for this kind of Baneling shenanigans, I guess you don't need 2 gases. The Baneling's really very powerful.
Very nice job with those Banelings. He's gonna go kind of hold position in the corner, releasing the amount of surface area those Zerglings can get. It's not gonna be enough. That bunker's gonna go down right now. Nothing really in the natural Pi aside from those 2 supply depots, which should actually be kind of a smart thing to take out, because if he does take out both of these supply depots, Pi is going to be extremely supply blocked, and as you can see in his base, there's not exactly a lot of room for kind of extra things, you could say.
Well, Mr. X is using all of his resources. Now he is putting a few more drones in, using all of his resources. He wants to bust this door open. We do have a 2-layer wall here for Mr. P. For Mr. Pi. If anything can survive this kind of shenanigans, it's a 2-layer wall. Going to be extremely powerful, but I think right now the ball is in Mr. X's hand. Yeah, Mr. X's hand. as really Mr. Pi is dedicating so many resources, and if he keeps trying to bust down this wall, he may lose a little too much.
Right. A nice amount of Marines, but also a nice amount of Zerglings. Nice pickup there. What I would really like to see by Mr. X at this moment is a Nidus Worm right where the mist is, because there's no sight of it. And I think if you could just Nidus in a bunch of Banelings, you could probably just end the game right there. If used correctly, of course.
Well, I think Mr. X is very confident that he has this game. He does have his 2 bases saturated. Most likely going to take... Well, the 3rd is already queued up. We do see a ghost of a hatchery. Holy moly, what if that could mine? What if you could mine your ghost expansions? That would be beautiful. But the expansion is going to go down now. Right now, Mr. Pi really not in a position to put any aggression on. He could go ahead and split his forces. Really, it's kind of the risk that Mr. Pi would do, and that he may need to do, is to go ahead and just leave his base naked for a little bit, put on some drop shenanigans, so that he can try and just put himself back into this game.
Drop shenanigans right now are going to be extremely hard because of this beautiful overlord spread. But nice job, kind of gonna go around and kind of just deny all of these overlords their lives, because I don't know, it's kind of mean, but whatever. Save the baby overlords. Donate to us.
All these Hellions at about 10. One Hellion on 10 health, one Hellion on 5 health. This poor little Hellion's just getting just being told to go everywhere. That apparently Pi's telling him, Hellion, Mr. Hellion, can you please fly and attack that overlord? And he's like, I don't want to do it. That looks dangerous and scary, and I can't. It's not possible. Stop. It's it's a painful position when you're told to do things that are just not possible. These Hellions are really helping out.
Yeah, they're doing a great job. Their DPS is a little too much for overlords.
Well, they're done helping out now.
Yeah. What Hellions?
They both ended kind of at the same time.
Did you say Hellions?
I didn't see any Hellions. Saw some fire.
A lot of Zerglings. Why are Zerglings so laggy? They're like...
I'm going to see the walk of shame here. As these things do have speed. These Marines standing their grounds. We are seeing a very nice split in preparation for these Banelings.
Oh wow.
Might actually turn the tables here. But it may not be a wise decision for Pi to keep moving forward.
No, there's the unit count up ahead is a bit too high for the units he has. Very nice splitting though, honestly. If that was me, I probably would have lost like all of my units. Oh, but these mutilas are not going to get any damage done, and Benedict's just going to heal them right up. Easy peasy.
Yeah, oh man, I really thought X had this, but right now Pi has his third up. So does Mr. X. However, Pi's actually mining from his third, putting the mules down. Doesn't quite have the gas yet, but we see 0 drones. Right now, this hatchery is purely for unit producing, purely a unit producing structure. Looks like with a nice, healthy page, full page lings, and about let's call it almost 2, 6, 7, 8. Wait, 2, 4, 6, 7 mutas on the field. He is feeling, it looks like he is feeling confident to go ahead and start putting in some drones onto the third. Ooh, but will this bite him in the butt? We do see 6 mutas in production, 12 more lings. This could be a really powerful timing for Pi to move out across the field. 2 tanks gonna go ahead and put in a lot of work.
Right now Pi looks pretty safe actually. Looks like Nev is really kind of off on his injects. These queens have way too much energy. Normally whenever you see this much energy, you probably want a creep spread, just because you have so much energy and not doing anything.
Wow.
And if you just, yeah, like I'm saying, like there's things that are just there for protection.
Oh baby.
Oh baby.
Oh baby. Those mules actually gonna put in a little work. They actually put in about 1 second's worth of work, as they did heal up a tank for about 1 health point. No Banelings to deal with these Marines, no roaches, unfortunately no creep spread for the ground army as well. A lot of queens gonna go ahead and try to back up the final push, as Pi looks like he's in a really powerful commanding spot. Tanks sieging from the far ground.
Siege tanks aren't really in that great a position any longer, but it doesn't really matter.
13 range is the magical number that you were wondering before.
Yes. That's what I said.
You thought it was 15. Second mule
I
going
said
down.
11, or it was like I said like 13.
Oh gosh, and a painful stim going down. Now Pi's just being, he's moving into the douche. He's moving into douche mode, it looks like.
There's the GG. Nate. I keep saying Nate. Mr. X really went way